We're getting a little rhythm on occasions, but we're still need a little more practice. We're not there, but we'll feel better. The thing about offense and defense is once you narrow down your field of players and you start working with them rather than work with the whole team, which you're doing really kind of for 2 weeks, the execution gets better. I mean, that's been the case. And that's why spring football is always hard, because you really never really do that, you know. But in the fall, when you narrow down your field of players, all of a sudden, guys start doing better. But we're not ready just yet. We're not ready to play games just yet. So.
What exactly is the criteria for being, quote, there or ready?
I'll tell you after the game whether we were there or not. Because you can. The reason, and I'm not being sarcastic, but sometimes you think you're there, and you find out you have to play to find out whether you were or not. You can go through a very good practice where there are very few errors, and then all of a sudden the pressure of the game gets to some kids, particularly the ones that have never played before. That don't have a start, and you realize when you weren't quite as prepared as you thought you were. But all you do is the best you can to get those kids in as many scenarios that will make them react well, and hope like heck they do. But there's no way to really know.
How's your offensive line shaping up?
I think pretty good. I think the battles have been every day and consistent, and the guys are working hard. And I like that we're at this point we're starting to gain a little bit of chemistry, which is so critical for that position. So.
You said earlier that you'd like to have a starting O-line or a two deep set maybe 10 days before the game.
Mm-hmm.
So this is kind of like at that point.
Yeah, we're closer now than we've ever been. I think if we play tomorrow, Elliott Mueller would be our left guard.
Okay.
And the rest of it, I think you guys all know.
How
But that battle isn't over now. I don't want to steer you, but tomorrow, if we play tomorrow, it'd be.
Do you have any idea who might be backing him up?
Joe Brzezinski and Kyle Kalis, they're still in the fold.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is one ahead of the other at all?
No, not really. No.
How concerned are you with the overall depth of the offensive line? It's been bad, but then Chris Bryant going down for the year.
Yeah, that's it. Where you lose a guy, it's disconcerting. But by the same token, Daryl's done a wonderful job of cross-training a lot of those kids,
Okay.
so they can play a couple of different positions. So, does it worry us? Yeah, a little bit, but not to the point where we don't feel like we have some capable replacements.
You mentioned Kyle Kalis, and there might be a couple other true freshmen that may be in line to be on the two deep. Have you, in your career, have you been in a situation like this where there's many several true freshmen even?
Yes, yeah, absolutely. When I was at Auburn my last year, we played 3 pure freshman offensive linemen when we went into the swamp to play Florida. And that's just not done. Nobody does that. 3 pure freshmen on the offensive line. If you play 1, that's highly unusual. So no, everywhere I've been, we played a kid that was ready to play or wasn't ready to play, but we felt was the best player. So.
You've had a couple weeks of those freshman receivers now too. Are those guys, in your estimation, ready to play if called upon?
I don't know if they're ready to play, but they're certainly Big Ten worthy.
Yeah.
They're all very talented kids who I think they're going to play here eventually. And depending on how quickly they grasp what we want, will determine when they play. So